Hello, I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. For today's reading, we're looking into what career might suit you. So this pick a card reading is for fun. So if you're bored, you would like to change jobs, you quit your job, you want something different, this pick a card is meant to give you ideas of where careers or what type of careers could be good for you. So for group number 1, we have a Lapis Lazuli heart. For group number 2, we have a clear quartz angel. For group number 3, we have a Selenite heart. And for group number 4, we have clear quartz with black tourmaline. So take your time and pause the video if necessary. And when you have decided, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Hello, group number 1. So you chose the Lapis Lazuli heart, and with your cards here, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Swords and the Lovers. So what I see here for you guys is for a career that would be good for you, or types of careers that would be good for you, is I notice there are a lot of cards here that talk about needing assistance or helping other people. So we see that with the 6 of Pentacles, doing charity work, donating, spending time with other people. And then we notice with the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles, all these cards talk about people who could be lacking or going through a difficult situation, needing assistance, right? So I feel like for you guys, you could do any type of career, or you would thrive in any type of career where you're assisting people to get out of difficult situations. So for some of you guys, this could be something like a social worker. It could be something like a therapist or a psychologist, where you're helping other people improve their life, or you're trying to change negative situations that are affecting people and you're trying to make it better for them. And with the Queen of Cups here and the Lovers, it's like you're someone that is good at bringing light and love, positive feelings to other people's lives. That's why these type of careers would be good for you. But these type of jobs, like, while they're absolutely necessary and they can be very helpful, the only downside I see here for these type of careers, even though you'd be very good at them, is that sometimes they can be draining for yourself, because you always have to be, not just on the job, you also have to be emotionally turned on to help people. You have to be empathetic. You have to be someone who's able to balance your own emotions, because you're often helping people who are in a survival situation where, they might not be able to control their own emotions at the moment because of the situations they're in. But I do see you guys as someone you're very good at making other people feel wanted, welcomed. You're very good at supporting other people, and you're very good at making other people see their own best qualities, and you are loved and appreciated because of that. So I feel like these careers could be something to look into, because you'd be very, very good at them. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what other type of careers come through for you guys. Okay, and here we have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Freedom, you're free to do what you choose. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Declutter, you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic, and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Dove Spirit, be peace, and Stag Spirit, take the lead. So with all these cards here, I definitely feel like you guys would do well in careers that help other people with management or scheduling. So for some of you guys, this could be project management, where you're helping keep teams on task and you're helping coordinate all the projects of a company or a workplace. I also see for you guys, though, too, that this could be doing something like a life coach. You're helping people move forward and find ways they can make progress towards their goals. I also can see for some of you guys, you could do spiritual work and be very successful at it. So that could be tarot reading, Reiki healing, doing astrology readings for people. I also see here as well, for some of you guys, you could be very good at working at cemeteries or graveyards, like cleaning up the cemetery, making sure you're taking care of, like getting rid of like old flowers, old things there, making sure the grass is mowed, or you're just doing things to help people feel more comfortable at the cemetery, and you're doing things there out of respect for the people who are buried in the cemetery, and you're doing things there so they can still be respected even though they have passed on. So I feel like there's a lot here of just helping people manage, organize, or let go of bad experiences, or you're helping people spiritually or mentally have more calm and peace in their life. You're likely to be very good in jobs where there is like you're doing things to help other people suffer less, like, and that could be a wide variety of jobs. It doesn't have to be what I mentioned earlier, like a social worker, but that's the first thing I think of. Another career I see for you guys that you could be good at here is you could be very good at taking old items and repurposing them. So you could like thrift shops, buying items and making them brand new again, or you could be giving away your items and trying to help people. Like you might like to do a lot of donations or charity work, working for a nonprofit. I see a lot of this work just helping other people and uplifting other people, because you yourself, you're kind of like a protector or an agent of peace. And that is why these type of careers would be very good for you and you do well in them, because it's like, it's not combating your own ideology or belief system. Like you want to help people and you want that positive energy to be spread around. So like these careers aren't going to be something where you're lying or doing negative things to people. You're trying to do something to help make the world a better place. So that was your reading group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. This is a little bit of a different reading than I usually do, and it's a little bit shorter. But let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like the reading, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So you chose the Clear Quartz Angel, and with your cards here, we have the 5 of Cups, the Empress, the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. So what I see here for you guys for career is I feel like some type of job that would be good for you is anything that involves the arts, creativity, being able to express yourself in a unique way. So for some of you guys, this could be being a tattoo artist. So what I see with the Ace of Wands, like instead of a wand, I think of like a needle. So not only could this be like something creative like a tattoo artist, some of you guys might be very good working with needles, like being a doctor, a phlebotomist, which that's someone who takes blood from people for blood work, a nurse, like something where you're using tools and you're doing something with those tools, which is creative to help people. And I feel like that might be kind of a weird interpretation, but that's what I'm picking up here, you guys. Like, you're someone who could be using lots of tools, or you would be doing very well at work if you have tools to use, like needles, sculpture tools, like if you're an artist, like working with clay, working with metal. I feel like you guys would do very well working with your hands. A career where you're doing stuff with your hands and tools, and you have some type of ability either to talk with people or be creative in some capacity here. I feel like you guys would do very well in careers where you're creating beauty, like with the Empress. Like, you could be a makeup artist helping other people. You could also be a painter. You could also be someone who sews clothes. You make clothes into fashion. But I feel like what you guys do, because it's creative, we have 2 cups cards here, the 5 of cups and the 8 of cups. Whatever work you're doing, you would be better suited to work where whatever you're doing with your tools, your hands, your mind, your creativity, it's benefiting other people, and it's invoking a emotional reaction from other people. And everything I mentioned for careers here does that. But I definitely see you guys being someone too who, instead of a career for other people, I also could see you guys being successful with your own business with the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That also requires lots of creativity in doing things different. Like, if you want your business to succeed, you have to be creative in some way. Even though there's a lot of, logic and planning involved, you need creativity to succeed with that. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what other careers want to come through. Okay, and with these cards here, we have Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and you need to make changes accordingly. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Otter spirit, you are never alone. So what I see with these cards here is, see, with the Healer and Artist, I picked those 2 things up previously, but with Healer, one reason why I pick up needles too, like this is something I just thought of, is some of you guys could practice alternative medicine. So that could be like acupuncture. I know there's something with like hot stones too, massage, breathing techniques. There's a whole lot of different things here, or like supplements, vitamins, stuff like that. I feel like you guys could be very good in that type of work as well. Like, I keep picking up with needles for some reason. And those can be used both for art and for health. So that is very interesting to me how these 2 cards came up afterwards. But also, I feel like you guys would do very good in careers where sensitivity is allowed, like creative expression. Like, I feel like you guys are people where if you're not allowed to express yourself, it has a very strong negative impact on you. So you kind of need an environment where you need a job where it's like you're very grateful for this job because it's like a unique or different type of job. Like, you guys are meant to do something more so of your purpose, and it's like, if you don't, it just causes great difficulty for you, But obviously, to get a job like that can be more difficult sometimes, right? But you have multiple messages of gratitude here. So I feel like whatever you're doing, you're meant to be grateful for it. And you're also meant to use your art, which is what I'm picking up here. Your expression is meant to it's meant to make other people feel grateful as well. And they're glad to be around you and your presence. And I feel like with this creative energy I'm picking up, whatever work you're doing, whatever career you're supposed to work in, like if it's an artist, if it's music, whatever you're creating or whatever service you're providing to people, this doesn't matter if you're already doing this or not, but whatever you're doing, it attracts other people towards you who you're meant to help. It attracts other things toward you, like abundance, like good blessings for you, more money to you. So like, let's say if you're an artist and you have pottery and you haven't sold it online yet, you could have other people before this asking you about it. And you're like, well, I'm not selling this. This is something I just do for fun. There's something here like that where it's like you just attract other people who want to give you abundance because of this energy you have. Like you guys have a gift where you make other people drawn into you, you know, like they want to tell you their life story or something like that too. Like, so that's just another message that's coming through. Overall, I feel like you guys would do very well working in careers that allow you to express yourself, have creativity, and possibly even some healthcare fields as well, like healthcare work where you're helping people heal and recover. Like what you're doing has a healing touch, whatever you're doing with your hands. So that is your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. This is a little bit of a different type of reading than I usually do, so let me know what you thought about it. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. So you chose the Selenite Heart, and with your cards here, we have the 7 of Wands, the Hierophant, the Fool, 3 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So what I see here for a career or types of careers that could be good for you guys, the first thing I think of here is traveling. So some of these cards have a lot of clouds in them, or they indicate travel, right? So I'm thinking something like a flight attendant, being up in the sky, interacting with people, giving them what they need, making sure safety protocols are being followed while you're in flight, or if something goes wrong, you can manage and handle that. But I also see here a travel agent. Maybe you guys help other people plan their own trips, or you help them decide how to budget their travels as well, something like this. I feel like these careers would be very good for you, but I also see here too, like some of you guys could be good at maybe being a teacher in a different country. Like a lot of people will become English teachers in other countries, like in Europe, Asia, I think South America, like other countries where they can help students learn how to speak English. Like they have whole programs for it. So I feel like you guys could be someone who would thrive doing something like this, like traveling to other places, talking to other people, maybe learning different languages, like being an interpreter. You are doing something where you're going other places, or you're talking to different people from other places. But I feel like you guys would thrive in an environment where there is something that is stimulating you and there's something different. Like I feel like you guys, with these cards here, you guys are people who need some adventure or things different. You can't really work a boring like 9-to-5 office job. You need something a little bit more fun or a little bit more social, where you're interacting with people who can give you new experiences, and make you think about your own life and have good discussions with, right? That's what I'm picking up here. Something else I'm picking up as well is maybe someone who is an inspector, like you assess risk, or you would be good at managing companies that have a lot of risk issues or security issues. Like I feel like you're someone who would be good to put in charge and watch over things, kind of like some type of boss or manager. I feel like you'd be good at, but there would be like danger there that you have to watch over. So like, let's say if you are an inspector, you'd be going to different places, like that travel element would still be there. But then you'd be evaluating that business and seeing if, is this place good enough to continue business? Are they good enough to continue operating? You also could do that not for just like inspecting health standards of businesses. You could be doing that in a financial sense as well. If that makes sense, it's hard for me to explain that, but I feel like you guys would just be very good at overseeing and working in careers where you're traveling, going place to place, or looking over other people and teaching them or helping them learn more in some way. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else is coming through. Okay, and with these cards here, we have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Yoga, your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. So once again, we have a travel card. So that is really exciting because that's the main thing I'm picking up for you guys is traveling or lots of movement. So some other careers this could be, I think for some people there's trucking, like driving a truck, being a taxi driver, like you're traveling and you're helping bring people from place to place, or you're transporting goods. And this is a very important job. I also see here too, with yoga, I also see this as maybe being a personal trainer. But instead of like people going to you, you go to their houses, you go to where they're living and train them. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. But I feel like this is something where it's like, if you're doing anything with yoga, exercise, or health, people are traveling to see you, like they're paying to have private lessons with you. That would be something you would thrive in as well. I also see here with whale spirit, trust the great mystery. I feel like this is saying in a way too, like any type of career that you feel a calling to, like I feel like you guys have the ability to be good at whatever. And I know that's kind of like a message, like I'm not trying to make it generic or silly, but it's like you guys really do have the power to be good at whatever you set your heart to. Like you will do any job well. But obviously there are places where you feel more called to or you have more passion with it. So this is saying like with these cards here, whale spirit and study, you can take time and look into many different fields and find out what is calling out to you, and you would be good at any of them. So this is saying like be open with what type of career you want, or you don't have to feel limited. Like you're meant to do something where there's a lot of different energies happening. There's a lot going on for you. I feel like you guys aren't meant to do something boring, because I'm picking up this like fun, energetic person who's always going places, always doing things. So I feel like these type of careers would be good for you guys. That was your reading group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I usually don't do this type of reading, so this was just to be like something fun or different. Let me know what you thought about it. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. With your cards here, we have the 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So what I see here for you guys is careers involving elements of balancing things out would be very good for you with the Two of Pentacles. I also see here with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, this makes me think of balancing logic and emotion, finding reasonings or explanations for things. So I think for some of you guys, you'd be very good at being an investigator, like a criminal investigator, or you'd be good at finding pieces of evidence to solve crimes. You'd be good at interviewing people to gather information. I also see here for some of you guys, a career that you'd be very good at is a lawyer or just doing anything with the law. I don't know why, like maybe you guys have a strong sense of justice, or you like to see things find a way in the end, like you would like them to work out. Problems or issues or negative things in the world, you want to see them finally work out and be something good. But I'm picking up like any type of career that's in law, or it's like stopping criminals. Like that's what I'm picking up here. But I feel like something I'm also thinking about here is forensic evidence. Like maybe some of you guys would be really good at collecting or analyzing evidence to help put bad people behind bars or get them off the streets committing crimes. Like I feel like you guys, some of you guys who picked this pile, you might like to watch like ID channel or like those criminal shows. And maybe this is why this is coming up so strongly. But I feel like you guys would be really good at doing anything that's helping balance things out, putting a right to a wrong. And I feel like maybe some of you guys here too, something else I'm picking up is you might be really good at picking up other people's motives with the Hermit card. And maybe this is why this field or these type of careers would be really good for you, because you have a natural skill set of analyzing and picking up on if someone's telling you something that's not correct or they're being fishy. So this is why this could be coming up. So I'm going to put down some more cards for you guys and see what other careers want to come through. Okay, and here we have Justice. What did I say? Like with this card, that energy kept appearing. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the attention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundant flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. And seahorse spirit, watch and wait. So yeah, like this is a really cool pile. With writing, something I'm picking up with writing for a good career for you guys is something where it's like, there are people, they're kind of like assistants. I believe, I can't think of the name of it, so I apologize, but there are people who sit in courtrooms, and I believe like they transcript everything that's happening. So that's like its own job, but it is assisting the courts in that process of documenting everything. So that's another job that could be good for you, and it's in that similar field that I'm picking up. There are also jobs where you could be doing a lot of paperwork or filing things out for people. Like maybe you assist people who are unaware and they don't know the law. So you act as someone who is an in-between, where you're explaining the documentation to them and you're helping like people who don't have a law background or whatever type of documentation you're explaining. You have more expertise in, so you're helping other people understand that, and you're offering a service to them so that it makes it easier for them to follow through. I also see here, like with options too, like in the image, the girl has a scale. So it just makes me think of like balancing the law. Very cool. Something else I'm picking up here with sever vows of poverty and raise in promotion is some of you guys could be very good at fighting for people in poverty, like careers where you're helping people who don't have a lot of finances. Like maybe you're doing some type of volunteer service to help them understand the law or understand documents. It's also possible you could help people with cases, like if you are interested in doing something with the law. Some of you guys might help people fight cases where they can get a larger settlement of money, or you're helping people learn about, or you're writing about ways people in poverty can break that cycle. They can break that cycle and receive more funds or more money to help their situation. But overall, I'm not going to lie, like the main thing I'm picking up here for you guys, like with your career or what you'd be very good at or what's good for you is just jobs with law, criminal justice. That's what I'm picking up the most here, or writing and doing things to teach and help other people. But lastly, I want to say here too, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this earlier. With seahorse spirit and cow spirit, it's like, I feel like you guys could be very observant, and any type of career as well that is using the skill of watching and learning, watching and waiting, learning the patterns of other people or situations is really going to be good for you, because I feel like you guys could naturally have some of this skill. One of the other piles, I believe, also got this message as well. But if you guys are watching like tarot pick-a-card readings, I'm not surprised if you have this skill. But it's basically like with cows too. I think of this as well. Like cows spend a lot of time in a field chewing grass and just relaxing, waiting, looking around. So in a situation where you're just watching, waiting, you're looking around, you're eating, you're just kind of being a normal person looking at situations and gathering lots of information. Like any job or field that allows you to sit there and just watch things and learn and write everything down for the benefit of, whoever you're working for or yourself, that's going to be really good for you. It's kind of like an outlet. I feel like it could be calming for you in some way. But that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. This reading's kind of something different. I don't usually do readings like this. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in another reading. Bye.